Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers, my returning subscribers, all those of you that have been engaging with my videos. You guys are awesome. Thanks a lot. And to those of us that are doing the Salah, I wish every one of us a happy Salah celebration. To those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, my name is Felix. On this channel, I talk about opportunities abroad. I talk about relocating abroad via education and via occasionally via work route. I talk about fully funded scholarships, partial scholarships, no tuition universities, cheap universities, budget friendly countries. So if information like these are what you're in search of, I want to assure you you're on the right channel. All you need to do is to join the family by clicking on the subscribe button. It's easy and it's free. By so doing, you join the list of those that receives notification each time I upload a new video on this channel. Yes. So, guys, we've been talking about, I've been bringing information about universities in US that have still accepting international students, and today again I'll do the same. Most of these universities award partial scholarship. Please let me bring this to notice because of a question that was asked in the last video. So most of these scholarships are partial scholarships. They are contribution towards your tuition only. So it means if you are applying to this university, including the one I'm going to be doing today, it's also a partially funded scholarship. So if it's fully funded, I'll let you know. So it is partially funded, and the scholarship is just a contribution towards your tuition fee. You will still need to demonstrate that you have enough funds for your accommodation, for your daily living and stuffs like that. The advantage is once you are admitted to these universities, you have options to work. So yes, so either to do an internship with or to work for the schools, stuffs like that. So, but of course, you need to secure an admission first, and before you think about all those stuffs. So, without wasting much of our time, I'll take us through the university, take us through the requirements, what they require, and how to submit an application to this university. We also look at the value of each scholarship, the tuition, so that you will know what you are expected to pay should you receive a scholarship from them. So, the university we are talking about today is Concord. So yes, take your time to familiarize yourself with what is going on the university's page. Then for me, my interest will be somewhere in admission. Okay, so I'm going to come to this place where it says international student. I'll right click this, open in a new tab. I'll open in a new tab this frequently asked question and answer. I will also open in a new tab, apply. I will open in a new tab, undergraduate admission, and I will open in a new tab, uh, graduate admission. So let's go on. So the first, international. So you have till July 1st to submit an application. So here I'll be focusing on the admission requirements. Excuse me. I'll be focusing on the admission requirement. I'll open this in a new tab, and international scholarships for students. I'll open that in a new tab also. So for the admission requirements, let's look at this. Uh, we have two. We have basically three requirements here. The academic requirement. So if you are applying for undergraduate study, you need to have all your academic records sent directly from your school whenever possible. All documents must be in English or have a certified English translation. Then send external examination results or predicted results. Example of predicted results are all these: explanation of educational guide larger than 13 months, So maybe if you finished your secondary school and it's like 13 months, you have to explain uh, the why the reason for the educational gap. Then you have to submit any additional document requested by the Concord University for admission. Then for international transfer students where applicable, so if you are a transfer student, you should have your result evaluated by WES. Okay, so I believe we understand. If you are applying directly as a freshman, maybe you are applying for the first time, you don't need a WES. But if you are a transfer student coming from another university, you have to have your what do you call it, credential evaluated. So please take note of that for those of us that may be coming from other schools. But I understand that it's like most of us are applying as freshman. So for freshmen, all you need to bother about is sending your academic transcript directly from your where you graduated from to the school. But you don't need to bug yourself about Western Education Service, okay, or World Education Service. Sorry for that. Then proficiency, you need to have one of these following as say all international applicants looking to enroll directly into an undergraduate program must demonstrate English proficiency. So if you are enrolling for an undergraduate program, of course they have graduate programs as well. You check out all these, at least have one of these exam, either ELTS. I think one of the cheapest to write presently is Duolingo. So please, I always encourage us, if you are looking for admission, uh, of course, you can gain admission. There are schools that all these things are flexible, that we even waive some of these for you, but it is not all. So if you can afford to write, please do. If you can afford to have one of these exams, I will encourage you to do so. But however, that doesn't mean you cannot secure admission and even scholarships without this. Please take note of that. As I continue to do my research, I will do my best to bring us information about schools that have brought information about schools in the past that do not even require all this. If you are from certain country, your English is waived. If you are from an official English speaking country, such as Nigeria, Ghana, and some other countries, India, it's going to be waived. So let's continue. So when I get those informations, I'll bring it. This is the information about the scholarships for international students. So please take note that they have two types of scholarship: international dean scholarship and international presidential scholarship. For the presidential scholarship, it covers $8,000, while for the dean scholarship, it covers $6,000. Then for transfer students, it covers $6,000 and $4,000 respectively. So the value of this scholarship may not be too high. Then let's see the cost of attendance for you to get an idea of how much you'll be paying should you get any of those scholarships. So cost of attendance, the cost of attendance includes your tuition fee, living expenses, that is food and housing, book, course material, supply, equipment, personal expenses, and transportation. So we are going to scroll down to this place where it talks about undergraduate attendance for for out of state. Okay, out of state on campus. So if you are going to be studying uh, on campus, yeah, and you are not you are coming from other countries, you want to focus on this undergraduate out of state. Okay, so the tuition fees uh, is 20,000 for full time, $20,800. So if you get and other things like your rooms, your feeding, transportation, add up to $39,086 a year. So please take note. So if you get an $8,000 scholarship, subtract 8,000 from here, your tuition will be about 12,800. And if what you get is 6,000, your tuition will be 14,800. That's what you'll be required to pay. So add up all these other things that the scholarship does not cover. Whatever the balance is what you are expected to pay. So if you are applying to this particular university, please ensure that you have the rest of the funds. Even if you will be applying for work, you will still need to demonstrate you have the remaining funds should you receive any scholarship. So the frequently asked question and answers, I just want to draw our attention to this. Is there an application deadline? No. So the application deadline, there's no application deadline. That's the good thing. They accept, they consider admission on a rolling basis. So anytime you apply, you'll be considered for the next session. Then is there an application fee? At the undergraduate level, there's no application fee, so it is free. But at the graduate level, if you're applying for a graduate program, the application fee is uh, $30. So please take note of that. Then okay, we have already seen these scholarships, so there's no need to go through it again. Then we open the apply, right? So for us to see the apply, just come to we are international students, isn't it? So I'll click on international, open in a new tab, and it brings us to this place. And you before you apply, you have to start by creating an account. So you create an account, and it brings you to the register page. So please, you just enter your email, first name, last name, date of birth, and then you continue. A link will be sent to your email to complete your application. So guys, that is it. I wish you all the best, and thank you for listening.